Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Oxygen Not Included with me, Ninjas96. Now today obviously we have another episode, that's what the sort of plan is, but I don't know what I want to do in said episode. One thing we do want to do is dig that out so they can access those, but I didn't realise they couldn't. So last time, is Shark stuck? Just dig that to make sure. Last time we set up a little fridge room, which is very good. It's going to keep all of our food nice and cool. We had some problems with our planter boxes because we ran out of mealwood seeds. And what would have been clever is before the episode for me to look up how you get mealwood seeds. But oh well. But these ones are still growing, so that's okay. And hopefully they will at least produce some seeds. Where is it? Seed up here. We do have some blossom seed. So I guess we can put that, but that does need fertilizer to work. And we don't have a huge amount of fertilizer. So that's the thing. And the last episode, we were going to get these sorted out. Let's press the play button. We are starting to get stressed, but that's why these paintings are going up before anything else happens. Let's make sure the only artist we have is Mai. There we are. That's why we're getting these paintings put up in the places where they're spending some of their time. We got oxygen fixed, really. We want to put this further down so that we don't have to use a gas pump. Actually, what I will do, if it will let me, is I will open that, because hopefully this will let this carbon dioxide, or this carbon dioxide, do it. Does that? I don't know. No, I'm not sure that's the right plan. Auto. I'm not sure. Because we want all of the carbon dioxide that's sort of around here to disappear. But yeah, we're not actually producing any polluted water quite yet. But that will happen. So, what I'm going to do is once these have been built, I'm going to take a quick break, have a look at the next sort of stage, if you will, and I will be back shortly. Okay, welcome back all. I've done a little bit of planning. I think a day passed. I noticed that this is very thin ice here, so if that erupts, that will probably collapse and render this useless, so I'm slowly filling this in. Then I also want this blocked off because this is a big expanse of essentially wasted space if we allow if we leave it open to the oxygen. And right, I have just noticed this up here is all hydrogen, which is certainly not what we want. There's carbon dioxide in there. We kind of want to open that, but this will never empty of hydrogen because it's the highest point in our base. Whereas because a lot of this is oxygen, it might be worth opening this up here, because then this hydrogen will flow this way out and it'll let oxygen come up. So I think the best idea is to high priority open that door, and also high priority dig this out to let the gas out here. That does sort of only solve the problem temporarily, but temporary is good. Temporary is all we need right now. And that's a big enough space that it'll probably never fill up with hydrogen, we hope. And then obviously that'll let oxygen flow upwards. But the main plans we have centre around this bottom industrial district that we've got set up. Now, down here, I've set up a little pool to dig here, which is coincidentally in line with that. And we're going to deconstruct these because algae is not good enough at the moment for us to rely on. Organic. In fact, we're out. So once these run out, they will die. Which is fine, because now we have the air scrubber, and now that you apparently don't need to pipe it, we can just stick one of these down here, liquid pipe there and up here, and yeah, that should deal with the rest of this carbon dioxide. We're also going to put a gas permeable tile, which apparently is not water permeable, there and there and here, no, don't like that. What we actually kind of need to do is fill the rest of this in with tiles because we never got around to that. We'll just, oh, I don't trust that though, because the duplicates will get stuck and it will be horrible. And it doesn't seem to be an issue right now. So yes, so this pool, all of the carbon dioxide will flow into the pool, which will be good. And yeah, we'll get all our carbon dioxide dealt with in a electrical fashion rather than an organic one, which is good. And yeah, doing these two will help empty this tank here out, which will be good. And above it, you will notice we have cleared out a room because a lot of these guys, where are they? Was it night time? It's getting there. Dirty hands, grimy, stepped in polluted water, dirty hands, grimy. They're all kind of dirty because we're not giving them a shower in 40 days and 40 nights. So now we have plumbing sort of going. We're going to make use of this system because without algae, these can be deconstructed. There and there. And yeah, without algae, we don't need these. We also are not using the... we are using that, but we're not using any power up here anymore. So this is producing 400, and it's really only using 240. And we've got a massive backlog in these two batteries. So we can jack this in down here and make the water part of that electrical system without it overloading. And again, these will only be a temporary thing. Is this full? Excellent. That's now 50. That's can drop back down to 50. To 50. There we go. And yeah, we will fill this up and turn this into a toilet / shower room for them, which should be nice. And oh, that's the other thing I wanted to make. I wanted to make a mess hall. I can't remember where I said I was going to do that. Here, I think I said. But that's currently a bit carbon dioxide-y, so we'll leave that for now. Stress has gone up a little bit more. Akiza, Jaden, Shark, Mai. See, they're all stressed, which means that the massage tables aren't going to help enough. But I've already forgotten who I said. Akiza. We'll have Akiza calm down a bit, and that will drop our number a bit lower. So yeah, another thing we could try and do is find some more polluted water, but we seem to be in a seed that doesn't have a huge amount of it. Certainly not readily available, so we're just gonna have to let that tick up, I guess. There's lots of hydrogen in these caves down here, which is nice. We're going to fast forward through the night. I'm not sure if I showed you this, but we've got some paintings going, and these new storage compactors are set up. and filling up. And because these will give us a little bit more algae, that'll go in here to make sure that this area stays oxygenated. I really hope I've not just insufficient oxygen generation. Yeah, but this produces it, right? What's it under oxygen? Air scrubber. No, it doesn't. It does not produce oxygen either. So I guess once we've got rid of that, we can put another electrolyzer in. Empty pipe. Which one does pipe work? There we go. Why? Oh, they've just deconstructed that. Okay, quick. There we go. There we go. It still says insufficient oxygen generation, but we'll put another one of these on this side since it's already hooked up with water, which is F6. Yeah, it's already hooked up with water, so we might as well put the other oxygen thingy there, and that will make up for the gap we've just created for ourselves. We hope. This needs gas permeable tiles. Where's that? Base. Gas permeable tile. Put one in. Where are they on this floor? They're not. I don't have any along here. That's interesting. Put one there, I suppose. And one there. There we go. This is being dug away nicely. You can see the pipes, the cables sort of dangling. But that's actually quite useful at the moment. How are we doing up here for the hydrogen? Has this been done? It's been dug out and it's slowly filtering up here. I'm filling it. Whoa, Kite, are you okay? Kite, you're suffocating. Jeez, why did you pick up there to do your eating? That was such a bad choice. Yeah, I have to admit the hydrogen situation isn't getting better. Don't know what the best solution to that is, if I'm honest. 44% stress. Jaden, no. Actually, doing the showers will fix a lot of their problems. No power. It says it's got plenty of power. What are you talking about? Oh, it's deconstructed the cable as well. That is my own fault. I didn't stop to think about that. But okay, so we have enough space now down here to put in the air scrubber. Just the one for now. Connect it up with cable. And then plumbing. Liquid pipe. Down there. Up. Actually, we don't want to do that in case we have to put a second one in. Up like that. And then when we put a second one in, that'll... You know, I have to just sort of hook it over a little bit, but that's fine. Okay, are you okay now? You all good? I just noticed this sucks from underneath. I thought this was the intake. Not that it really matters, but there we go. You learn something every day. We very nearly have our shower room finished building, so that's good. May as well deconstruct these two ladders because they're not doing anything. Is that stifled? No. That needs harvesting. We're kind of low on food at the moment. That's okay. These are nearly all finished growing, which is nice. And yeah, it's really noticeable that we've lost these algae things. Which I guess is a good thing. I mean, they serve their purpose. And we only had one real hiccup where we ran out of algae. There is still plenty of algae dotted around. There's a little bit here. I believe there was some down here. Oh, there's oxalite there. Wow. Okay. Yeah, more algae here. Big reserve up here. But yeah, we wanna be upgrading our stuff as much as possible. That is sort of the way forward. Now that this is done, okay, slow down a little bit and have a look at the plumbing things. So, lavatory. That will need a water input and a polluted water output. Now that's kind of annoying because... Oh, we can disconnect this cable along here though, can't we? That cable. What? Thingy. Right, deconstruct that. And deconstruct these liquid pipes. Down here. F6? Yeah, those ones there. And then we can put our lavatory here with a liquid intake coming where this pipe here finishes off across the floor and then up, and then a liquid output just going straight down. We're going to put these in and work out the electrics and the water later. Because otherwise we're going to struggle, I think. What we sort of need to do is have the intake going from above, and then these can all just drop down. Yeah, I think that's the best plan. So take this across here, up and along here. Before you ask, and I know this might be true, I'm not certain, but I might be able to just take it straight across each of these, but I don't know if this one will take all of the water, whereas I know if it's a physical junction in the pipe, 50% will go this way, 50% will go that way. And these won't be in use all the time, so all this water being pumped up that's not used here will be sort of backed up in this area. And then a polluted water pipe going down here. Across to meet all of those. Oops. Across there, down, and then down the ladder to meet in here. Hopefully they can reach all of that, because this is very busy at the moment. I can't quite tell what's happening. We have this starting to work, he says. I really can't tell. Is there a gas pumping overlay? Yes. Yeah, that definitely doesn't need an input. Or an output even. It looks like it's working. Oh, that's why it's not actually producing any oxygen, so it's difficult to see. Yes, okay. This area is going to fill up kind of quick, which is always good. Should we wait? Are those ready for harvest? Or has it just been so long since they've been harvested? Okay, we need to harvest that now then. We have a new duplicant. Let's take a look. Abe, tinkering, learning, flatulent, destructive, no thank you. -2 learning, -2 learning is not good. 11 art. Can't build. No, mine's already plenty good enough at art, so we're going to say no to all of those. At least for a little bit before, if we get our food backlog going. How's our hydrogen situation up here? Still not good. I really don't know what to do about this. I could put in a hydrogen generator, but that needs a gas input. Yeah, that will need a gas pump to go up here to pump the gas down, and I don't think it will sustain itself, to be honest. How is oxygen in here? Not good, not good. It doesn't help either that this ladder is quite so long, so they're spending quite a long time holding their breath to get up there. That might be part of the reason they're so stressed, actually. So, plumbing. What if... Do we have a big vacuum somewhere? Oh, I tell you what. Oh, this has already got loads of hydrogen in it. Somehow. What about over here? No, I don't think we can pump out the hydrogen to get rid of it like that. But, I don't know. Let's have a look. Oh, Mai and Shark are having a shower, and the toilet seems to be working. So, Jaden is in the door. Jaden, are you okay? Okay, good, just checking. Someone's suffocating. Whoa, 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 who? Rio, where are you going? Okay, this is bad. What's the play here? Light wounds? Oh, it's because she's been suffocating. What's further up? That is a vacuum. Huh, this Chaz loves eating up here. Get rid of those two. No, 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 don't, because then you might fall. We have to pump the gas somewhere. So gas pump there. Or further up. We could have them dig, like climb all the way up so that we're making this as efficient as possible. Or we close that off, put some form of gas filter up here, gas filter system up here, and call it a day. Who's suffocating now? Rio, you can quite clearly breathe, stop complaining. These are all run out of seeds. What? How do you get mealwood seeds then? been my main source of food this whole time. Can't quit on me now. This is bad now. This is really bad. Okay, well, I'm going to do a jump cut for now and take a few minutes to think things through. So, a little bit of time has passed since the last clip, in real life time, not in game time, and I've been doing a little bit of research. I have no idea where these mealwood seeds have gone, because normally they replant themselves when they run out of harvest. The only thing I can think of is that the plants themselves have died for one reason or another, and they won't come back, which is definitely not what we want. And more worryingly, there aren't a huge number of mealwoods in the wild. There's a couple there. I think there was one. No, there was one over in this sort of this silly area. That's died. So yeah, our food situation is not looking great, if I'm honest. We may have to just go exploring, I guess. Or we grow bristle blossoms, but we don't have many of those either. And they use they need fertilizer as well. Ah. So apparently we just had a backlog of mealwood seeds. These ones actually say the fruit produces seeds. So if we grow blossom seeds instead, the bristleberry will give us 2,000 calories rather than 1,500. And we will get seeds out of them, so they'll be a bit more renewable. Initial growth 10, but then they do grow twice as fast. Yeah, let's collect some bristle blossoms. And doing so might require us busting into a couple of these. There's one there. Let's mark it out just while I'm here. Dig that up, please. Anywhere else? There won't be one there. There's a morb. So we might only be able to produce 5 or so of these. Okay. Cancel that. Blossom. We're gonna grow these 4. And oh, hang on, no, these produce 2 berries, and each berry produces seeds. Is that how that works? So actually, we might be able to snowball this if we're lucky. But that is all I have time for today. So thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. But that is all I have time for today. Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. This has been Oxygen Not Included, and I'll see you later. Bye bye. That was really not a good intro. Interesting. We don't really want that. Is this... Oh...